Good morning, Tala. I'm Tharantu teacher and welcome you all back to another grade 5 session in this brand new month. So hope you all are staying safe and enjoying your studies. By the way, can you remember that I have mentioned about a brand new month before a few seconds? What is that? What does it mean? That means a new month has begun, right? A new month has begun. Can anyone of you say what month is this? Can any one of you say what month is this? Yes, you can use your chat boxes and send me responses. What month is this? Yes, well, yes, it's July. Good, it's July, Pute, right? It's July. Fine. If it is July, if we order the months as first, second, and third, which month is July? If we have an order as first, second, and third, which month is July? Is it the sixth? Is it the sixth month? No. Which month is it? July is the seventh month. July is the seventh month. Fine. July is the seventh month. Hope you all can see the screen. Right? Yes. Then my next question is, what is the date today? Right? Send me answers. What is the date today? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, it's one. But can we say one? Do we say like that? One? That's what we have to learn, right? Today is the 1st of July. Today is the 1st of July, right? July is the 7th month, and today is the 1st of July. Fine, Putala. Okay. Now, let's see some animal friends. Okay, let's see some animal friends. They're waiting until you see them. Yeah, can you see? There are some animal friends, right? There's a pond, and all these animals are living by this pond. Also, they have organized a race. All these animals have organized a race, and they are at the starting point until the hippo gives them the start. They are at the starting point until the hippo gives them the start. See, they are eagerly waiting. Can you see? ඒගොල්ලෝ දුවන්න බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ. Right? Let's see where the hippo is. He's there. Can you see? He's there with a flag. He's going to give the start. Fine. On your mark, get set, ready, go. Yes, the hippo has given the start. Now they are running, right? All the animals are running, and we can see the horse is leading and the dog is behind, right? They are running පුතේ. පේනව නේද දුවනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ, right? Finally, they are going to finish the race, right? They are going to finish the race. Yes, they have finished. The horse has become the first. Okay, the dog is the second. There are two others running fast. Yes, the camel ends as the third. The elephant is the fourth, and another fat guy is coming behind. Yes, the bear is the fifth. The bear is the fifth, and the tired-looking cow is the sixth. Yes, there's the sheep and the rabbit, respectively. They are the seventh and the 8th. Then the tortoise is the 9th, the last one, or else the 10th one is the pig, right? The 10th one is the pig. Now they have finished the race, and let's have a look at the places they have got. Yes, the first is the horse, the second is the dog, the camel is the third, the elephant is the fourth, fifth the bear, sixth place is for the cow, seventh one is the sheep, the eighth place goes to the rabbit, tortoise is the ninth, the pig is the last, that means the 10th. Likewise, they have got their places. Fine. Now, since the beginning, we have discussed three facts, three things. What are they? First thing is, we have discussed that July is the 7th month. We have discussed that July is the 7th month and today is the 1st of July. Finally, we have seen some results of a race. According to that, we have discussed some places as 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Right? Why can't we say July is the 7th month? Why can't we say today is 1 of July? Why can't we say horse is 1, dog is 2, camel is 3? Why can't we say like that? ඇයි පුතේ අපිට එහෙම කියන්න බැරි? හරි මේ කියපු ඒවට 7 month 1 of July horse is 1 the dog is 2 කියලා අපිට කියන්න බැරි ඇයි පුතේ? Right, we'll see that what the reason is. Fine. Now can you see a topic? It's numbers, right? Now we are going to discuss the reason that we have said as first, second, third. The reason for saying first, second, third, and fourth like that without saying just 1, 2, 3, and 4. When considering numbers in English language, there are two types. What are they? There are two formats. There are two forms. Right? The first one is cardinal numbers, and the second is ordinal numbers. This is the reason for our question. Right? What was the question? Why can't we say 7 of July, 1 of July, right? Like that. Why can't we say like that? The reason is this. We have two types of numbers as cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. What are cardinals and what are ordinals? Right? The next example will clarify the things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are cardinals like that. You can continue 6, 7, 8 like that. Then can you send me to the chat box what are ordinals? An example for ordinal numbers? Hope you know now what I'm asking, right? What are ordinal numbers? Right, here they are. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yes, what you have sent to the chat box is correct. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. That means some of you are, some of you know the thing, right? Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, like that you can continue. Then these are the two types of numbers, cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. Now we know what cardinals and ordinals are. The next question is, the next problem is that what are the situations that we use cardinals and ordinals, right? How can we clarify it? What are the situations, right? How can we verify? How can we decide whether to use a cardinal or whether to use an ordinal, right? Whether to use a cardinal or whether to use an ordinal. Yes, we are going to have a look at what we have discussed. Then, according to what we have discussed, let's continue. Now we are going to see when are we going to use cardinals, when are we going to use cardinal numbers, and when are we going to use ordinals, right? When are we going to use an ordinal? Yes, can you see a calendar? This is a 2021 calendar. This is a 2021 calendar. How many months are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Altogether, there are 12 months in this calendar. Altogether, there are 12 months in this calendar. Okay, that means when we are discussing about these months as a whole, right, we can say there are 12 months in this calendar. අපි පුතේ අවුරුද්ද මාස ඔක්කොම මෙච්චරක් තියෙනවා කියලා ගන්නකොට අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් අවුරුද්දේ ඔක්කොම මාස 12ක් තියෙනවා කියලා. Right? When we are discussing about the whole lot of months, right, we can say there are 12 months in this calendar. අපි මේ ඔක්කොම මාස ගැන කතා කරලා කොච්චරක් තියෙනවද? When we are considering the amount, how many are there? Then we can say there are 12. 12 කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Then if we order these numbers, these months, right? If we order these months, right, like this, the first month is January, the second month is February. Here now we are building up an order, right? The third month is March, the fourth month is April. Can you see? Now we are completing the sequence, right? We are completing the order. The fifth month is May, the sixth is June, the sixth month is June, the seventh month is July, the eighth month is August, the ninth month is September, the 10th month is October. Then what will be the next? Right? Yes, you can send me an answer. Fine. The next one is the 11th month is November, and the last, the month that we celebrate Christmas, that we decorate Christmas trees. What is it? Yes, the 12th month is December. The 12th month is December. Now it's clear, Putala. What is clear? When we are discussing about the months as a whole, අපි සමස්තයක් හැටියට කොච්චර මාස ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවද කියලා කියද්දි we can say there are 12 months. අපිට මාස 12ක් තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? When we put them in an order, අපි ඒවා order එකකට දැම්මහම, අපි පිළිවෙලකට දැම්මහම, ඒවා පිළිවෙලකට ලියුවා මුල ඉඳන් අගට. පිළිවෙලකට ලියනකොට පළවෙනි මාසේ, දෙවෙනි මාසේ, තුන්වෙනි මාසේ කියලා අපි පිළිවෙලකට කියද්දි then we have to use the ordinal number format. හරි එතකොට ordinals තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕන අපි. මොනවද? පළවෙනි මාස කියන්නේ 1 month කියන්නේ the first month. දෙවෙනි මාස කියන්නේ 2 month නෙවෙයි කියන්නේ පුතේ. The second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month. Likewise. Right? තේරුණා නේද? අපි සමස්තයක් කතා කරද්දී කොච්චරක් තියෙනවද කියලා අහනකොට අපි cardinal numbers වලින් කියනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ 1 2 3 4 කියන numbers වලින් මෙච්චරක් තියෙනවා කියලා කියනවා. අපි පිළිවෙල කතා කරනකොට අපි ordinals පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ first second third fourth කියලා තමයි අනුපිළිවෙල අපි කියන්නේ. Right? Okay. Hope you can understand. By the meantime, let's have a look at another example, right? තව example එකක් බලමු. අපි කතා කරපු එකක්මයි බලන්න යන්නේ. What is this? This is the month of July. July මාසෙ තියෙන්නේ and how many days are there in this month? How many days are there? Shall we count? Okay, you also can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hope you are counting. Mataka ganinawa neda? Right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Right? Okay. Yes. Are you tired? Consider ganan karala, right? We have counted 31 days. We have counted 31 days. Okay, we have counted altogether 31 days. Then how many days are there in this month? There are 31 days in this month. There are 31 days in this month. Now once again we can see when we are considering all these days, right? Together, when we are saying the amount of the days, we can say 31. That means a cardinal number, right? Using a cardinal number. අපි දවස් ගාන මෙච්චරයි amount එක කියද්දි දවස් මෙච්චරක් තියනවා කියලා කියද්දි මේ මාසේ දවස් මෙච්චරයි මේ මාසේ මෙච්චරක් තියනවා කියලා කියන්න කොච්චරද කියලා කියන්න we use cardinal numbers. අපි cardinal numbers තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ 1 2 3 like that කියලා අපි කියනවා 31 days are there. දවස් 31ක් තියනවා කියලා. Now if we consider these 31 days specifically and separately, මේ දවස් 30ක වෙන වෙනම විශේෂ කරලා අපි කතා කරොත්, then how can we say? අපි කොහොමද කියන්න පුළුවන්? We have to follow the ordinal number format. අපි ordinal number format එක follow කරන්න ඕනේ. That means first, second, third, fourth. Count with me. මගෙත් එක ගනිමු, right? Once again we are going to count for a while. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. ගණනව නේද? Right? Hope you are counting, right? 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Last one, 31st, right? 31st. This is July. The last day of this month is 31st of July. Right? Altogether there are 31 days, and we consider them, when we consider them specifically, we can say first, second, third, and fourth. අපි ඔක්කොම දවස් ගැන කතා කරද්දී පුතේ දවස් 31ක් තියෙනවා කියලා කිව්වා. අපි වෙන වෙනම දවස කතා කරනකොට පළවෙනිදා, දෙවනිදා, තුන්වෙනිදා, හතරවෙනිදා කියලා කියද්දී අපි first, second, third, fourth කියන ordinal number format එක use කරේ. සමස්ත දවස් ගාන කියන්න 31යි කියලා කියන්න අපි cardinal numbers වලින් කිව්වා 31 කියලා. දවස වෙන වෙනම කියද්දී අපි ordinal numbers වලින් first, second, third, fourth කියලා කියනවා. So we can say today is Thursday, the 1st of July 2021. Can you see? Today is Thursday, the 1st of July 2021. Today is Thursday, the 1st of July 2021. Right? Now, can you see a yellow color slot? Right? Can you see a yellow slot? Can you see a yellow slot? Right? Right? We call it yellow color. No need of saying yellow color because yellow itself is a color. no need of saying once again color. Can you see a yellow slot? Right, a yellow slot. Yeah, what's the date there? It's 23rd, right? It's the asala poya day. ඔය තියෙන්නේ yellow color, right? Yellow color එකෙන්, right? yellow කිව්වම ආයේ color කියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ පුතාලා. yellow කියන්නේ color එකම තමයි. right? ඒ color එක තියෙනවා yellow කියපු ගමන්. so yellow slot එකේ මොකක්ද තියෙන දවස? ඔය ඇවිල්ලා asala poya දවස. then we can say the poya day is on the 23rd of this month. The poya day is on the 23rd of this month. The poya day is on the 23rd of this month. Right? The poya day is on the 23rd of this month. Fine. Now let's move to another example. Right? අපි තව example එකකට යන් ඊට කලින් ආපහු මම චුට්ටක් මතක් කරන්න. අපි මාස දවස් ඔක්කොම කොච්චරක්ද කියනකොට අපි cardinal numbers use කරන්නේ. Right? We use cardinals 1 2 3 like that. අපි එහෙම කියලා 31 කියලා 31 තියනවා කියලා කියනවා. When we are discussing about specific days, right? වෙන වෙනම දවස් ගැන කතා කරනකොට වෙන වෙනම දින කතා කරද්දී dates කතා කරනකොට අපි we say first, second, third. ඊට පස්සේ අපි කිව්වා 23rd is the poya day. 23 වෙනිදා the 23rd, right? The 23rd is the poya day කියලා අපි කිව්වා. 23 වෙනිදා තමයි poya දවස කියලා අපි කිව්වා. එතකොට එම වෙනම දවසක් ගැන කියද්දී අපි ordinal numbers තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ පුතාලා. Fine. Let's move to another example. This is also a thing that we have discussed before and we are going to discuss it further. Right? Can you remember this race? My race එක මතකද? Yes. How many animals were there? Right? Previously we have discussed, right? අපි කලින් discuss කළා. How many animals were there? කී දෙනෙක් හිටියද? Now they are there. Right? දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නවා මෙතන. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. How many animals are there? There are 10 animals. There are 10 animals. How many animals are there altogether? There are 10 animals. දැක්කනේ පුතේ. කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා කියන්න අපි කොච්චරක් ඉන්නවද කියලා කියන්න cardinal numbers වලින් කිව්වේ 10 කියලා. Right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. ඒ කියන්නේ cardinal numbers. අපි cardinals වලින් තමයි ප්‍රමාණය කොච්චරක්ද කියලා කිව්වේ. Now let's have a look at the places that they have got. Here you can see who has become the first. The horse. The second is the dog. The third is the camel. The fourth is the elephant. The bear is the fifth. The tired looking cow is the sixth. The little sheep is the seventh. The rabbit is the eighth. The small tortoise is the ninth. And the last one, the 10th one, is that pink pig, right? Okay. Right, now it's clear when we are discussing about the position, right? When we are discussing about the position, we use ordinal numbers. When we are discussing about the position, we use ordinal numbers. When we are considering the amount, the quantity, we use cardinals, and when we are discussing the position, we use ordinals, right? When we are discussing about the positions, we use ordinals. Fine. So ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි ප්‍රමාණයක් ගැන කතා කොච්චරක් ඉන්නවද කියලා කතා කරද්දී අපි cardinal numbers use කළා. අපි ස්ථානය ගැන කතා කරද්දී අනුපිළිවෙල කතා කරනකොට කී වෙනියද කොයි වෙනියද, right? කී වෙනිද කියලා අපි කතා කරද්දී අපි ordinal numbers use කරනවා. ප්‍රමාණය ගැන කතා කරද්දී කොච්චරක්ද කියලා කතා කරද්දී cardinals, කී වෙනිද, හරි, කී වෙනියද, කී වෙනිද කියන එක අනුපිළිවෙල කතා කරනකොට අපි ordinal numbers use කරනවා පුතේ. Right? Hope I'm making it clear, right? Okay, then let's move. Yes. Now, can you see the two topics, cardinals and ordinals? Can you see? The cardinals and ordinals topics. Now we are going to write. Okay, we are going to write. All of you know cardinal numbers, right? I'm pretty sure that all of you know cardinal numbers very well. So no need of writing the cardinal column. You have to write down the ordinal column, right? As a homework, you can complete the cardinal column, right? අපි දැන් cardinal numbers ordinal numbers ලියන්න යන්නේ පුතේ. හරි? cardinal numbers ඔයගොල්ලන් ලියන්න දන්නවා. ordinal numbers වල spelling ගොඩක් වැදගත්. ඒ නිසා අපි ordinal numbers ලියා ගන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට cardinal numbers පේලිය ලියන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒක homework එකක් හැටියට ලියන්න because we need time. අපිට කාලය අවශ්‍යයි. කාලය වටිනවා. නිසා අපි ordinal numbers විතරයි ලියන්නේ. cardinal numbers ටික homework එකක් හැටියට ලියන්න. Right? Okay. Yes, 1. Right. First, you have to write both the shortened form and the long form. Shortened form එකයි long form එකයි දෙකම ලියන්න ඕනේ පුතාලා. Right? Ordinal numbers වල කෙටි යෙදුමයි දිග වචනයි දෙකම ලියන්න ඕනේ. Right? You have to be thorough with these spellings. Right? It's really important because we must have an enriched vocabulary, right? We must have an enriched vocabulary. In order to make our vocabulary enriched, we need ordinal numbers too. Right? First, FIRST first. Then next one, you have to write Pute. Hope you have an exercise book with you, a pencil. Start writing. Then the next one, second. Okay, the next one is second. SECOND, second. Then third, THIRD, third. Okay. Next one, fourth, FOURTH, fourth. Okay, the next one, fifth, fifth, right? Fifth. Now I'm not reading the cardinals as you know them. We have written up to 5. That means the ordinal format is fifth. Next one, sixth. Then seventh. After that, EIGHTH, eighth, eighth. Then ninth, NINTH. The last one in this slide is 10th. Right? It's 10th. Now we have written cardinals from 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The ordinals first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Here, Putala, you have to be thorough with these spellings, right? Be thorough with the spellings. Spellings හොඳට දැනගන්න ඕන මේවා ලියන්න. And let's discuss how we have created these shortened forms. මේ shortened forms කොහොමද හදාගන්න තියෙන්නේ කියලා අපි බලමු. Now hope you all can see in these long forms I have highlighted the last 2 letters of each and every word in red color. මේවල ඔයගලන්ට පේනවා ඇති මම මේ දිගට තියෙන දිග වචනේ අවසාන අකුරු දෙක රතු පාටෙන් highlight කරලා වගේ තියෙනවනේ. Now have a close look. Can you see that last 2 letters are there in the shortened form. ඔයගලන්ට පේනවද? ඒ අන්තිම letters දෙක shortened form එකේ තියෙනවා. FIRST first එකේ අවසාන අකුරු දෙක අර එකේ ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහින් තියෙනවා. SECOND එකේ අවසාන අකුරු දෙක අර දෙකේ ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහින් තියෙනවා. පේනවද? third එකෙත් එහෙමයි. Even in the fourth it's the same. In the fifth one it's also the same. In sixth, 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 last two letters are TH and it's there in front of the digit 6. අර 6th කියන එකේ TH එක 6 ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහා තියෙනවා. 7th, 8th, 9th and even in 10th the last two letters TH are there in front of the digit 10. ඒ letters දෙක digit 10 10 ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහා තියෙනවා. හරිද? එහෙනම් දැන් දන්නවා කොහොමද short form එක හදාගන්න කියලා. short form එක හදාගන්න පුතේ අපි ලියන long form එකේ අවසාන අකුරු දෙක අරගෙන ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහින් ලිව්වහම අපිට shortened form එක හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. කෙටි යෙදුම හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. shortened form එක හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? And also just have a look. First, second, third. One are in cardinal numbers it's 1 2 3. When it comes to ordinals it's first, second, third. ඒක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම වෙනස් නේද? පළවෙනි තුන cardinals ordinals හොඳටම වෙනස්. But have a look at the others. අනිත් ඒවා චුට්ටක් බලන්න. 4 fourth, 5 fifth, 6 sixth, 7 seventh. Can you see? They have a unique pattern. ඒවට එකම pattern එකක් තියෙනවා. TH දාලා තියෙන ඔක්කොටම එතකොට අර first second third හොඳටම මතක තියාගත්තා නම් අනිත් ඒවා පහසුවෙන්ම හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි චුට්ටක් stay alert right පොඩ්ඩක් alert එකේ බලන්න ඕනේ බලන්න. fifth කියද්දි there's a slight difference in the spellings right FIVE5 fifth කියද්දි VE එක නෑ F එකක් ඇවිත් තියෙනවා fifth and also when you say eighth කියද්දි as there's a letter T at the end we have to add only H T අකුරක් තියෙන නිසා අවසානයේ අපි H එකක් විතරයි දාන්න ඕනේ 8th වලදී and in 9th have a close look බලන්න 9th කියද්දි පුතේ E අකුර නැහැ TH දාලා තියෙනවා E අකුර අයින් කරලා තමයි TH දාලා තියෙන්නේ so be careful when you are writing these words you have to write the correct spellings හරිම spellings ලියන්න ඕනේ පැහැදිලි නේද short form එක හදාගන්න හැටි දන්නවා spellings කොහොමද දැන් form වෙන්න කියලා අපි දන්නවා so we can move to the next set from 11th to 20th once again you are going to write only the ordinal column එක විතරයි ලියන්න යන්නේ and also no need of writing the topics topics ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ you have already written cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers මේ වෙද්දිත් cardinal ordinal කියලා ලියලා තියෙන so just continue with the ordinals right 11 or else when it comes to ordinals it's 11th right 11th once again you can see that th what has happened to the th it has come in front of the digit 11 or th එක 11 ඉස්සරහට 11 ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා පේනවනේ so that process continues right ඒ process එක දිගටම යනවා ඒ අවසාන අකුරු දෙක තමයි පුතේ ඉස්සරහට එන්නේ shortened form එකේදී then next one 12th when it comes to ordinals it's 12th right have a look at the spellings 12th okay 12th නෙවෙයි most of you are mispronouncing it as 12th නෙවෙයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගොඩක් අය වර්ධනවා 12th නෙවෙයි පුතේ 12th fur sound එකක් එන්න ඕන fur for fan right fur for frog right fur for field fur කියන sound එක fur එන්න ඕන right 12th okay කියන්න බලන්න කට්ටියම 12th okay fur sound එකක් එන්න ඕන 12th fine then the next one 13th it's easy THIRTEEN you have to just add TH 14th is also the same we are just adding TH right 15th once again it's the same just adding th. 15th, then the next one 16th, right? It's also easy. 16th, 17th, right? Can you see 17th, then 18th, next one 18th. You have to just write 18 and add th. 18 ලියලා th එකතු කරන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. Lazy. 19th, 19th also the same, just adding th at the end and also adding the th to the digit 19 to make the shortened form. ඒ th එකම 19 ඉලක්කමට එකතු කරාම shortened form එක හදාගත්තා. And a bit different word 20. Have a look at the ordinal. 20th. Be careful with the spellings, right? Write down them properly. හරියට ලියාගන්න 20th. TWENTIETH. TWENTIETH 20th. Okay, fine. Then we have discussed from 11th to 20th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, right? Okay. Now we have to write another 11 numbers. තව 11ක් ලියන්න තියෙනවා. But as we have been looking at the screen continuously, shall we close our eyes just for a minute? හරි. තව 11ක් ලියන්නත් තියෙනවා. අපි දැන් ගොඩක් වෙලා තිස්සේ screen එක දිහා බලන් ඉන්නවානේ. අපි විනාඩියකට S2 වහගමු, right? All of you close your eyes පුතාලා. ඔක්කොමලා වහගන්න S2. දැන් මම මේ කියන ටික අහගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ S වහගෙන. හරිද? Close your eyes, right? Seriously close your eyes. දැන් S2 වහගන්න කිව්වේ අපි දැන් online ඉගෙන ගන්න. අපි screen එකක් දිහානේ බලන් ඉන්නේ. screen එකක් දිහා බලන් ඉද්දි අඩුම තරමේ විනාඩි 20කට සැරයක්වත් අපි එක විනාඩියක් දෙකක් S2 වහගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට S2කට rest එකක් ලැබෙනවා. හරි? මොකද අපි හිතනවට වඩා S2 වෙහෙසෙනවා අපි online ඉගෙන ගද්දි. ඉතින් විනාඩියක් දෙකක්වත් අපි හැම විනාඩි 20කට සැරයක්ම ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉස්කෝලේ classes වලට join වෙද්දි හරි online. හරි? ටීචර් කිව්වත් නැතත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ විනාඩි දෙකක් S2 වහගෙන ඉන්න. ඒක S2කට සෑහෙන හොඳයි. Right? You may not feel any difference. ඕගොල්ලන්ට නම් කිසිම වෙනසක් තේරෙන එකක් නැහැ. හැබැයි ඒ දැනෙන්න ඕන වෙනස, දැනෙන්න ඕන rest එක අවශ්‍ය ඉන්ද්‍රියන් වලට ලැබෙනවා. Right? ඒ නිසා S2 වහගෙන ඉන්න. වෙන්න ඕන දේ වෙයි automatically. Right? Because we have to learn and also by the same time we have to think about our health also. හරි? අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නත් ඕනේ ඒත් එක්කම අපේ health එක ගැන, අපේ සෞඛ්‍ය ගැන හිතන්නත් ඕනේ. නැත්තම් එහෙම online ඉගෙනගෙන ඉස්කෝලේ පටන් ගද්දි අපි ඔක්කොටම specs දාන්න වෙයි. අපිට කන්නඩි දාලා තමයි ඉන්න වෙන්නේ ඔක්කොටම. right? ඒ නිසා අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න ගමන් health ගැනත් හිතලම වැඩ කරමු. fine. So yes, as වහගෙන නේද ඉන්නේ? okay. as වහගෙන නම් chat එකට message එන්න බෑ. as වහගෙන messages type කරන්න බෑ, right? okay, fine පුතාලා. Then shall we open our eyes? සරිමුද? Or else shall we stay another 10 seconds? 1. Let's count using cardinals. Cardinal numbers use කරලා count කරමු. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it enough? Yes. We have counted up to 10. Now you all can open your eyes. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඇස් අරින්න පුළුවන් දැන්. හරිද? How is it? Can you see the screen? Screen එක පේනවද දැන්? කවුරුත් නිදාගත්තේ නැහැ නේද? None of you have fallen asleep, right? කවුරුත් කාටවත් නින්ද ගියේ නැහැනේ. Okay, fine Puthe. Then let's continue writing as usual. No need of writing the topics, right? You can continue with the ordinal column. 21st ordinal column එක දිගටම ලියාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. And I repeat, the cardinal column continues as a homework. Cardinal column එක දිගටම යනවා homework එකක් හැටියට. හරිද? ගෙදරදී ලියන්න ඕනේ 21, 22, 23 ඔය ටික දිගටම. Right, then 21st. Right. Now here 21st. Here there are two words. වචන දෙකක් තියෙනවා පුතේ. And ඒ වචන දෙකේ දෙවනි වචනේ අන්තිම අකුරු දෙක. The last two letters are ST and it is in front of that digit 21. 21 ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහා තියෙනවා. පේනව නේද? right, ඒ ST එක 21 ඉලක්කම ඉස්සරහා තියෙනවා. අන්න එහෙම තමයි. අපි ගන්න 21st, then 22nd, ND are the two letters that we take in front. ND, 22nd, TWENTY, SECOND, 22nd. 23rd, then 24th, right? 24th, twenty-fifth, right? Once again, when it comes to cardinals, it's 25, and when it comes to ordinals, it's 25th. Have a look at the spellings. Spellings බලන්න 525 එක 25th වෙලා තියෙනවා අපිට FIFTH. Then 26th, there you have just added TH කරලා තියෙන්නේ. You have just add TH. 26th, then 27th, right? Here also you have to add TH, only TH. 28th, as it ends with T, just you have to add H. T වලින් ඉවර වෙන H විතරයි එකතු කරන්න ඕනේ. 28th. Then 29th, right? 29th, NINTH, right? TWENTY, 20, NINTH, 9th, 29th. Then a bit different word, the ordinal number of 30. What is the ordinal of the 30? 30 ordinal number එක මොකක්ද? 30th, right? 30th කියන්න එපා, it's wrong. 30th, THIRTIETH, THIRTIETH, 30th. The shortened form is in the shortened form you have to add TH. Shortened form එකට TH එකතු කරන්න ඕනේ පුතේ. Then the last one, finally we have finished writing. The last one, 31st. What's the last one? 31st, THIRTYFIRST. We take that ST in front of the digit 31 and we can create the shortened form 31st. 31st එක ST එක ඉස්සරහට අරගෙන අපිට 31st හැදුවා. 31st. Likewise, if you can continue if you want further. 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, like that. Okay. Now we have discussed from 21st to 31st, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. Okay. As a homework, you have to complete the cardinal number column. මේ cardinal number column එක පුරවලා හරිද? ඒ වගේම ආපහු සැරයක් once again write all the ordinals up to 31. Ordinals ඔක්කොම ලියන්න 31 වෙනකම්, because as this is a language, this is not a mere subject. මේක අර උදෙක් විෂයක් නෙවෙයි. English is a language. මේක භාෂාවක්. So you need further practice, right? Practice makes you perfect when it comes to a language. Therefore, write all the cardinals and ordinals once again as a homework. මේ cardinals ordinals ඔක්කොම තව පාරක් ලියන්න පුතාලා homework එකක් හැටියට. කොච්චර ලිව්වත් භාෂාවක් නිසා වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right. Fine then. Now we are moving to the pupils book, right? Now we are going to move to the pupils book. Yeah, hope all of you have your pupils books with you, and as you have them, you can turn to page number 63. You have to turn to page number 63 in your pupils books, right? It's unit 5. What's the unit? Unit 5, right? Unit 5, page number 63. Then what's the lesson? What the lesson? It's lesson 4. It's lesson 4, right? Unit 5, lesson 4, page number 63. Sometimes putala, the page number may differ, right? Maybe in some of your books it's page number 62 or else page number 64. There are certain issues, right? Because of this reprinting process, right? Anyway, if you are in unit 5 lesson 4, then you are in the right place. Fine. What about lesson 1, 2 and 3, right? You have done them with Lakshya teacher. Can you remember? You have done them with Lakshya teacher, right? So we are going to continue from lesson 4 as you have done lesson 1, 2 and 3 with Lakshya teacher. Fine. Here there's the happy cloud and they have given two ordinal numbers, first and second. Does it mean that you have to study only these two? මේ happy cloud එකේ first second දෙක තිබුණා කියලා ඒ දෙක විතරද study කරන්න ඕනේ? No, that's just an introduction. You have to study at least up to 31, right? මේක මෙතන හඳුන්වා දීලා තියෙනවා විතරයි. අඩුම තරම 31st වෙනකම්, right? 31st වෙනකම් පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ ඔයගලන්ට. Ordinals, cardinals උත් 31 වෙනකම්, ordinals 31st වෙනකම් පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right then. Here there's an announcement, right? All of you can see an announcement. This is a sports meet. Sports meet. Little boy is announcing. Shall we read what the announcement is? Shall we see it? 100 meters running is the first event. 100 meters running is the first event. The second event is the sack race. The second event is the sack race. All participants, please report to the ground. All participants, please report to the ground. Okay, I'll repeat it. 100 meters running is the first event. The second event is the sack race. All participants, please report to the ground. Right. Now he's saying some events, saying about some events. මේ events ටිකක් ගැන කියනවා. එතකොට අපිට පේනවා මෙතන මොකක්ද? අපි agenda එකක, right? What is an agenda? මොකක් හරි න්‍යාය පත්‍රයක වැඩසටහන අනුපිළිවෙල කියද්දි. තරංගයක මොකක් හරි තරංගාවලියක ඉසව්වල අනුපිළිවෙල කියද්දි. Right? When we are saying the order of the events or the items, we are using the ordinal number format, first, second, third, fourth, like that. අපි මොකක් හරි ඉසව් වල පිළිවෙලක් කියනකොට මොනවා හරි න්‍යාය පත්‍රයක තියෙන අංගවල පිළිවෙල කියනකොට අපි first, second, third, fourth කියන ordinal number system එක තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. That's what they have mentioned here. By the way, now you know 100 meters running is the first event. 100 meters running තමයි පළවෙනි event එක. මීටර් 100 ධාවන තරගය, ධාවන ඉසව්ව. The second event is the sack race. දෙවෙනි event එක මොකද්ද? Sack race. What is a sack race? කාටද කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Yes, you can use a chat box. A sack race. A sack race. What is it? Right. Yes. What is a sack race? Goni race, right? Have you heard? Definitely. You must have heard Goni race, right? We have been missing these sack races consecutively for 2 years, right? අවුරුදු දෙකක් තිස්සේ අපේ ගෝනි රේස් මිස් වුණා නේද? Right. Hope we will be able to have sack races next year. කියලා අපන අවුරුද්දේ හරි අපිට ගෝනි රේස් එකක් තියන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා හිතමු. Because of this COVID thing, we were unable to have it this year too. මේ අවුරුද්දෙත් බැරි වුණා මේ COVID නිසා. Fine. Everything will be fine. Let's hope so. අපි එහෙම හිතමු. By the way, that's up to the pupils book, right? There isn't much ගොඩක් නැහැ. මේ lesson එක මේකෙන් අපිට introduce කරලා තියෙනවා ordinals and cardinals and ordinals, and that is what actually we have done. දැන් මේ cardinals ordinals තමයි අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තේ. එහෙම නේද? Right then. As we know, cardinals and ordinals up to 31 and 31st. Let's move to our workbook. Workbook එකට යමු. It's page number 73 in your workbooks. Page number 73, once again, unit 5, right? Unit 5, page number 47, right? Page number 47 in your workbooks, right? Page number 47. Again, the lesson is lesson number 4. Okay. None of you can have empty pages for lesson 1, 2, and 3, right? Okay, none of you can have blank pages. That means incompleted pages. හරිද? Incompleted සම්පූර්ණ කරලා නැති හිස් පිටු තියන්න බෑ lesson 1, 2, 3 වල. You have done them with Lakshi teacher. Lakshi teacher එක කරා මතකයි නේද? Right? Lakshi teacher එක කරලා තියෙන්නේ lesson 1, 2, 3. කාකාවත් දැන් හිස් පිටු තියන්න බෑ කරපු නැති ඒවා. Okay. So right, she has done them beautifully. Lakshi teacher ලස්සනට ඒ lessons ටික කරලා තිබුණා. So then lesson 4 එකේ ඉඳන් තමයි අපි කරන්නේ. කලින් ඒවල හිස් තියන්න බෑ. Right then, hope you all have turned page number 47 in your workbooks. Unit 5, lesson 4. Here also, the page number may differ පුතේ. Page number එක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. 46 hari, 48 hari වෙන්න පුළුවන්, right? If you can see this car race, that means you are in the right place. Car race එක පේනවා කියන්නේ ඔගොල්ලෝ හරි page එක පෙරලලා. Right. Here there are 10 cars. How many cars are there? There are 10 cars. You have been asked to say aloud and then write. Say aloud and then write. You have to say aloud first and then you have to write. Right. How many cars are there? Yes. Can anyone of you tell? Yes, using the chat box. Yeah, there are 10 cars. How many cars? 10 cars. How many? කීයක්ද? 10ක්. කීයක්ද තියෙන්නේ? 10ක්, right? එතකොට කීයක්ද කියලා අපි අහුවේ. I have questioned about the quantity, about the amount. කීයක්ද කියලා අහනකොට කොහොමද ඔයගොල්ලෝ answer කරේ? Cardinal numbers use කරලා answer කරේ 10 cars කියලා. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. හරිනේ? එතකොට කීයක්ද කියලා හදි අපි කොහොමද කියන්නේ? 10 කියලා කියනවා. කීයක්ද තියෙන්නේ? There are 10 cars. Now what you have asked to do is you have to order them, right? According to their position. ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ cars ටික තියෙන ස්ථානය අනුව order කරන්න. පිළිවෙලට හරි ගස්සන්න තියෙන්නේ. Now the first car is blue. Can you see in the screen? There's a car in the first position. It's blue, right? නිල් පාටයි. හරිද? නිල් පාට car එකක් තියෙනවා ඉස්සරහින්. Another point. පුතේ, because of certain printing issues, right? The colors may differ, right? Colors වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔය print කරනකොට පොත් සමහර පිටුවල color balancing වෙනස් වෙනවා. That's natural. That's normal. හරිද? ඉතින් එතකොට අනේ මගේ පොතේ මෙහෙම නෙවෙයිනේ කියලා don't worry, right? worry වෙන්න එපා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ කරන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේන පාට write the color that you see in your book. Write the color that you can see in your book. ඔයාගේ පොතේ පේන පාට ලිව්වම හොඳටම ඇති. අනේ මගේ first car එක purple නේ. right? Mage blue nevene. Don't worry like that, thinking like that. Just write the color that you can see. That's more than enough. Okay. Now according to my picture, the first car is blue. Mage picture එක ගන්නවා, the first car is blue. Now you have to continue the order. What is the second one? According to this picture, the second car is light blue. දෙවෙනි car එක කොයි පාට? Sorry, light green. The second car is light green. Can you see? It's light green. And then we can write the second car is light green. The second car is light green. Here, can you see? You have to change the ordinal number and the color and continue writing. ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ රතු පාටින් තියෙන ordinal number එක වෙනස් කරගෙන යනවා, third, fourth, fifth කියලා, light green කියලා මේ තියෙන cars වල color එක වෙනස් කරගෙන යනවා, pink, light blue, red, like that. The black color words are not changing. කළු පාට words change වෙන්නේ නැහැ, and also the full stop is not going to change. Full stop එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ මේ තිත නැවතීමේ තිත වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙනවා වාක්‍යයක් ඉවර වෙද්දී a full stop, full stop. The full stop must be there. අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙනවා full stop එක. Right. The second car is light green. Then, according to this picture, the third car is pink. තුන්වෙනි car එක pink. Like that, you can continue. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලියාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. You have given enough space. ඇති වෙන්න ඉඩ දීලා තියෙනවා. Write the 10 sentences beautifully. Actually, you have to write 9, right? Sentences ටික ලස්සනට ලියන්න ඔක්කොම ටික. The first car is blue, the second car is light green, the third car is pink, the fourth car is light blue, like that. I'm not going to say all the answers unless it's not going to be a homework. ඔක්කොම කිව්වත් homework එකක් වෙන්නේ. Right. Then part 2 of this lesson, lesson 4 එකේ part 2. It's in page number 49, and also the rest is in page number 50. Page number 49, page number 50 දෙකේම තියෙනවා පුතේ, unit 5 lesson 4 part 2. It's in page number 49 and 50. Your page number may differ, page number එක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Anyway, if you can see this building, then you are in the right place. මේ building එක පේනවනම්, right, a building with many stories, මේ තට්ටු ගොඩක් තියෙන building එක පේනවනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හරි තැන ඉන්නේ. Right. You have to look and write. But here also you have to describe the stories of this building. Okay, මේකේ තියෙන stories ටික, floors ටික, තට්ටු ටික විස්තර කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right. You have to describe them upwards. උඩ අතට විස්තර කරන්න ඕනේ. You have to describe them upwards, right? You have to describe the building upwards. You have to describe the floors upwards, right? And you have to start from the first floor itself. You have to start from the first floor onwards. First floor එකේ ඉඳන් තමයි විස්තර කරන්න ඕනේ. That means the cafe. The cafe is in the first floor. By the way, isn't this an ideal building to have a visit? කියලා බලන්න හොඳ building එකක් නේද? You can eat something from the restaurant, right? Then you can have a coffee, a cup of coffee from the cafe. Then you can do some office work and buy some flowers. Also, you can read some books, buy some books. Then if you feel boring, you can go and do some exercises. There's a gym. And even it feels boring, and or if you feel tired, you can climb the top story and watch a film. Exercise කරලා නිකන් මහන්සි වගේ කම්මැලි හරි මහන්සි හරි වගේ නම් ගිහලා ෆිල්ම් එකක් බලන්න පුළුවන්, right? One day, let's go, right? After this COVID thing, COVID ඉවරනම යන් මේ building එකට. It's nice. නේද? නියම building එක නේ. Right, okay. Fine. Then now, as I have said, you have to describe this from the first floor onwards. What will happen to the restaurant? Restaurant එකද මොකද වෙන්නේ? What is that floor? ඒකට මොකක්ද අපි කියන්නේ? First floor එක cafe එක නම් මේ යටම තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? Can you see? It's the ground floor. පහළම තියෙන මොකක්ද පුතාලා? It's the ground floor, right? It's the ground floor. අපි building එකක පහළම තට්ටුවට, right? පොළොව මට්ටමේ තියෙන එක, right? Ground level එකේ තියෙන එකට, ඒ floor එකට ඒ තට්ටුවට අපි කියනවා bim mahala kiyala. In English it's ground floor. Ground floor. So we are not going to describe the ground floor, we are going to describe from the first floor onwards. Enam bim mahala එක ground floor na, after the ground floor, the first floor, right? After the ground floor, after climbing up the ground floor, you will be in the first floor. Ground floor එක නැග්ගට පස්සේ, ground floor එකෙන් උඩට නැග්ගට පස්සේ ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් first floor එකට එන්න. After that, there's an office in the second floor, the flower shop is in the third floor, the bookshop is in the fourth floor, the gym is in the fifth floor, and the film hall is in the sixth floor. Likewise, in a building, the downmost floor is called the ground floor. පහළම තියෙන තට්ටුවට අපි ground floor එක කියලා කියනවා. Then the first floor. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි first floor එක තියෙන, second floor, third floor, fifth floor, fourth floor, fifth floor and sixth floor. හරි. පහළම තියෙන ground floor. After that, first floor, then the second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor and sixth floor. පැහැදිලිනේ? අපි මේ පාඩමේ මෙහෙම just නිකන් ඉගෙන ගත්තුනාට මේවා සෑහෙනට අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා එදිනදා ජීවිතේදී පව, right? These are very important, right? මේවා සෑහෙන වැදගත්. You must know these things. මේවා දැනගන්න ඕනේ. Right. Then, as you know, the thing about these flows, මේ දැන් flows ගැන සිද්ධිය දන්න නිසා, now we can move to the exercise, right? You have to describe these flows now. The main flows describe කරන්න ඕන. See, they have given an example. The cafe is on the first floor. The cafe is on the first floor, right? Then what is in the second floor? Because I have said that you have to describe them upwards. උඩාතට විස්තර කරන්න. Then the office is on the second floor. The cafe is on the first floor. The office is on the second floor. The office is on the second floor. Here also you have to change this name. මේ office කියන එක change කරන්න ඕනේ. Second කියන එක change කර කර පහළට ලියන්න ඕනේ. Office. Then next one, the flower shop. Then it becomes the third. Flower shop එක third floor වෙනවා, right? Once again, these black color words remains the same along with the full stop. මේ කළු පාට ටික නෙමෙයි වෙනස් වෙන්නේ. අර office කියන එක, ඒ කියන්නේ name එක වෙනස් වෙනවා and the ordinal number changes. Ordinal number එක වෙනස් වෙනවා. Then you can write the flower shop is on the third floor. The bookshop is on the fourth floor. Likewise, you can continue the exercise, right? I'm not going to say the others because I'm going to give this as a homework. Make a homework and therefore I'm not going to say the other answers. You can continue using this format. The cafe is on the first floor. The office is on the second floor. The flower shop is right? The flower shop is on the third floor, like that. තේරුණානේ පුතාලා? මේ විදිහට පහළට ලියන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. Okay, right. Then that's up to today. Today what you have learned is cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers, right? Cardinals, we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what are the ordinals? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, like that. So hope you all have understood the lesson and hope you all have enjoyed the lesson, right? So if you are happy, then I'm also happy. Fine then, Putala. Till we meet next week, I'm going to wind up the session for today. So then all of you stay safe, right? Stay safe. May the Triple Gem bless you all and God bless you all, right? Okay, bye.